Alright, how y'all doing? I don't know if this is gonna work. Cross your fingers. So, look at that glorious screen. The media player, CD player of the glorious Sega Saturn. And anyone that disagrees with me on that one, you're wrong. The Saturn was amazing. The Saturn has a very dear place in my heart. And it also has a bit of a claim to fame in my house. So I have had many things stolen through my life. I've had many things, lost. But mostly a lot of things stolen. But the first big loss was the Sega Saturn. You lost the Sega Saturn. Yeah. Sega Saturn. First home console I ever lost. Lost it like, I don't know, moved out and forgot it? No. Like, sold it? No. No. What do you mean lost it? So, one day, me and my mates, we're playing Saturn. It's a great time, because I was a huge Virtual Cop fan back in the day. Loved light gun games back in the day. And I'm like, we're done with the Saturn. What we're going to play, next? We're going to play some N64, we're going to play some PlayStation, whatever, right? Saturn gets put in a box. And I pop it under my bed, rocking. We go without it for a little while, yeah? We go without Saturn for a little while. And I'm like, you know what? I really fancy playing me some Saturn. Cool. Gotta get the Saturn out. Where's the Saturn at? Like, where is the Saturn at? There's the Saturn games. Where's the console, motherfucker? It's not here. This is where the console goes. Yeah, same kind of thing happened years later with the Sega Dreamcast. Had a Sega Dreamcast. Had a Dreamcast boxed. That was a gift from my wife. And then years later, there are two unboxed Dreamcasts in my loft. But the Saturn disappeared. And I never saw it again. I never saw it again. And I loved that Saturn so much. I remember when I first saw the Saturn, I was in like a catalogue. My mum had this catalogue, and it had like, new consoles coming up. This is like PlayStation 1, Sega Saturn days. This is when the Pocket Station had been announced, and we never got the Pocket Station. So like the Pocket Station was in the catalogue, but you couldn't buy it, right? Saturn's there, looks sexy as fuck. I'm trying to convince my parents to get me a Saturn. It doesn't happen, right? Try to convince my parents to get me a PlayStation. Doesn't happen, right? Years later, this is why I don't like retro collecting today, by the way, right? It's a local store in my town called Budget Video Games or Budget Computer Games, right? It's gone now, long gone. Died when like big retailers came into town. And I remember I called the bloke up who owned it. I said, mate, have you got any off my parents' landline? I go, hey yo, dude, you got any Sega Saturns in? Like my mates reckon you've got Saturns in stock, yeah? He's like, yeah, I've got some Saturns. I was like, how much? And I think he said to me something like £30. 30 British pounds. Right? Or it might be like 35. Like it was not a lot of money. $30. Sega motherfucking Saturn. Now, alright, the Saturn was getting long in the tooth at this point, but 30 fucking quid for a home console. Right? These things retail for like $200. £30, second-hand Saturn. I was like, dude, motherfucker, you hold one. I don't give a shit what condition it's in. Like, fucking keep hold of that motherfucker. I will be there in like no time. And so I bust out like $30 and I fucking leg it to the store. And I pick up this Saturn and I'm just in love with this fucking thing. Absolutely in love with it. I did the same thing with Dreamcast years later, actually, as well. Like, it must have been 2000, 2001, sometime before the PlayStation 2 comes out. I didn't like the Dreamcast initially, and then my mate Shumi, was it Dead or Alive 2, which initially I didn't like, and Phantasy Star Online, and I was just like, fuck, dude, I've got to get one. Call up the same store. Bro, have you got a fucking Sega Dreamcast? It's like, yeah, man, of course. I was like, how much, son? And he's like, oh, yeah, it's like, what, 30, 40 quid for a second-hand one? Or was it like 50 quid for a second-hand one? Have a fucking a new one for like not much more. I was like, dude, you hold that motherfucker, I'll be there in a minute. So there's fucking like young me bolting across fucking town to get this Dreamcast. Oh mate, loved it. Absolutely fucking loved it. Them were the days. These days, oh mate, do you want a 20-year-old unserviced or 20-plus-year-old unserviced Game Boy Advance? 85 quid, son. It's like nearly the same amount of fucking money that you pay for the damn thing brand new back in 2000 and cheese. Suck that shit. Anyway. I'm proper whoring it up right now. We're rocking the Mr. FPGA, which I pretty much only got for Saturn. Because Saturn emulation is dog shit, or it's not great. And the Mr. Was like people were saying like the Mr. could give me like virtual cop on a CRT and stuff, and I was like, yes, I'm in. So we're playing Mr. FPGA, and I've gone proper schlag mode, in that I went out and bought an 8-bit DOE M30 2.4 gigahertz 6-button Sega controller just for this motherfucker. So, oh yeah. Hi Rain, how you doing, man? Sorry, went down a bit of memory lane there. I don't know, like I can't get audio out on anything else at the minute. So the stream only gets my audio and I think very quiet console audio. Mac audio capture is dog shit. Let's turn that up a bit. There we go. So I need to bring up the game. So Rain, you had fond memories of Phantasy Star Universe, didn't you? Did you have a Saturn in your household? Did you have a gush? What did you gush over? The Saturn, the PlayStation, or the N64? And if your answer isn't Saturn, you're wrong. Alright, that button. Oh, hang on, shit. Change region has to be to USA, because all most of my images are from the USA, with the exception of a couple of Japanese ones. I've got a couple of European ones. Fighting fucking Vipers. That game was amazing. And if you didn't like it, again, you're wrong. Loved that game. Loved that game. Right. Let's, what was I playing? Oh, yeah, I think I said I was playing Gun Griffon. So, this was my favourite mech game as a kid. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Saturn. So good. He's here. He's here. Rain. What console? Saturn, PlayStation, or N64? Pick one. If the answer isn't Saturn, you're wrong. I can't, mate. I can't get audio capture working. So I literally only get audio in because I'm on the Mac. So Discord. What's this program called? OBS won't be able to hear you, mate. How was work last night? I mean, it's normal I talk to myself, but how was work? Right, coach out there, look at this video. Look at this video. My God, if you didn't want to be a giant robot pilot from watching this fucking video. Oh shit, it sucked. That's not cool, man. If you didn't want to be just as a note, if you didn't want to be a giant robot pilot after watching this. So good. Wait, shit, what year was that? We're fighting China. What? It sucked, dude. I'll clip my microphone. There we go. I'll clip it onto my tee. Look! 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 Oh! So good! That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. If you ever needed a reason to burn 300 quid on a Mr. FPGA, actually you don't really need 300 quid, you only need the main DE10 Nano board and a RAM board, and you are good to go, right? Spend that money, Sega Saturn, nailed it. Alright, I haven't played this game since since I lost my Saturn, so I have to deal with the dumbest people. Deal with these homeless people that want to get aggressive with you just because you tell them they have to get off the train. Is this one of those, like, I don't want to sound nasty, but like they're not just homeless, like they're should we say somewhat chemically altered? Oh shit, I just pressed the wrong button. 1996. My god, how old was I in 1996? Like 11? Something like that. Oh my god. Or are we talking just like generic homeless people? Sure, I get you. I mean, at the end of the day, though, what can you do? Because you're not law enforcement. You lay a hand on them, you get in trouble. Oh, just as a note, Rain, the whole groove with me coming back to streaming and being on a machine that I can't really do a lot of stuff with, streamy-wise at the moment, is literally the whole groove that I can be back streaming. It's literally a laptop and a headset microphone at this point. And let's just say I'm not a huge fan of how audio works on this thing. Alright, finish the thing as quickly as possible. Gotta try and, like I say, gotta try and figure out what the buttons are. So there's only a single stick on Saturn. I remember the, yeah, right bumper is shoot. Is it A and X for forwards and backwards? There's a jump button on one of these as well. What is, there's a night vision as well, I think. Oh, getting hit. What's jump? Right. Z is jump. And if you notice, you've got a jump meter on the right-hand side. If you stop moving, the yellow bar will refill it. You've got 3 jumps before you start to go slow. If you notice, if you're using your boosts, you don't recharge very quickly at all. C button changes weapons. So is it Y is night vision? B is strafe. Okay, so that's locked movement. So if I hold B, I can actually choose the direction I move. What was the left button again? Left button is to pivot the top part of the suit. Big suit. Nuked it. Leave the zone. I think it was to leave the zone. Nailed it.
Complete.
Woo! Love this game. I know loads of other people don't like Gun Griffon. I know it's not. I don't remember it being a hugely popular game. But I absolutely adore this game. Was that two minutes something? This could turn out to be a really short stream. I take it though, mate. Management wants you to do something to get about these people, right? Alright, so I get... This is against actual mechs as well, isn't it? So I have to fight other suits. We'll figure it out. I loved this game, though. Like I say, if there was a reason to get Mr. FPGA, this was it. Tree cover blocks the radar as well. Forgot about that. Oh, moving targets. Stopped by a truck. What is that? Flashing. What was that? What was flashing? Oh shit, helicopter. Shit, 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 shit. Did we get it? I think we got it. Oh, I am a terrible shot. Got it, though. Oh, I think these... If this is what I think it is, I like these. Oh, yes! And we're out already, though. Shit. What we got? What is it? Shit. Get it. Exit the zone.
Mission complete.
Nailed it. Loved this game. Still do, apparently. 242? Not bad. Right. Should we try the actual campaign? I don't think... It's going to sound horrible for someone that's completely gushing over this game. I don't think I ever finished going Griffon. I don't think I ever finished it. What button is it? There we go. B button to go back. But playing this on an actual, like, Saturn-style pad as well. Oh, mate, the tingles. The actual tingles. No, I should say, actually, I have tried to play this on the POW Kitty RGB30. And whilst it did kind of work, whilst it did kind of work, it crashed. So, Saturn emulation is still a dog. So, you know, just give me 1 second. I've got a message through.
Game arts.
Wait. Oh, good job. Look at you, Rain. The wonderful husband. I will look into getting Discord audio working on this thing. So I think there was an update for application audio capture. If I was plugged into, because OBS doesn't like Mac audio unless, what was it the Ward said that he had to do? He had to use some random, like, screen capture thing to get it to work. And I don't have any of that set up. If I was on my mixing board upstairs, I could just run it through the mixing board. But yeah, I'll look into it. Because one of the grooves of me being back streaming is that I'm literally only using a laptop and like a plug-in 3.5mm headset mic. You know, so I have that. I think you saw the photo on Facebook. I have that set up upstairs, but like it's not something I can use at certain times of the day. So, like I am literally back streaming just because I can sit on the floor and plug in a headset mic, which I'm not a fan of, but. Look at all these fantastic foreign places. Should we start here then? The Ukraine. Mission time, some minutes. Oh, love this game. Now watch as we get absolutely steamrolled. My God, though, I love this game so much. Operation Dandelion Seed. Oh, thank you. Just been handed a cake. Right. This is going to be a bit of an issue because we're Operation Dandelion Seed, carry land zone, stop the invading forces, destroy each guard squad stationed in the area, and meet the opposing reinforcement units to the northwest. Right. When all of the enemy armaments in the region are completely destroyed, this operation will be complete. Use your skills to destroy the enemies and avoid enemy fire. Confirm the location of the landing points for CH-47. Supply helicopters and connect with them for ammunition and repairs as you see fit. I remember there being a way to do something with your suit, but I don't remember how that's going to work, so we're just going to have to wing it. Just gonna have to wing it and see. I don't actually remember how you could save on this. Shit. Oh, bit of lag, right? Can't actually remember how to use the outdate.
Mission complete.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Try next mission. Okay. You got shot. You took damage. That was a dumb thing to do. High Command approves of your performance. Good work. Yeah, boy. Ace pilot, motherfucker. Ace pilot. Although apparently not, because apparently my internet connection just took a dive. Alright, let's have a look. Ah! Good job, game. Woo! Off to the Ukraine we go again. Kiev's taste good, just throwing out there. Not the people. I've never tried to eat. I've never tried to eat someone from Kiev, but the actual food's pretty good. Ugh, airborne attacks. No! I think I remember this mission. I don't like helicopters. Just the one at the night where I need to use the old one. I'm probably actually killing some of my own units, I don't remember though. Ow. That son of a bitch just go. Ow. Big guy coming in on the right. Ow, 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 ow. Did I not? I didn't defend the supply helicopter, did I? Here we go.
Mission complete.
Did it! Fuck, I love this game. I think they might have made a GG2 at one point. But I don't think that was Saturn. Well, I lost loads of points on that. Damn. I just need to move my cable. I've actually got myself tangled up. Cake. Okay, let's do this one. What I'll do is I'll do these 4 and then I'll call it done. Fuck, I love this game. Terrible at it, but I love it. Operation Bloodstorm. Okay. Intercept enemy troops charging from the left flank to stop their advancement. Righto. Enemy's airborne troops are stationed near a hill located at the center of the operation zone. Utilize the firepower of allied troops to defeat the enemies. And from the left flank. What's in there? Short supply? Okay. Things that I don't really use. I'm in yellow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit. I think I lost my helicopter. Yeah. We went in way too hard. Oh shit. Wow, that guy took some hits. Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna call this one done.
Game over.
I'm going for just over an hour. But I love Gun Griffon. I love it so much. So much. If folk haven't played it before, your tactics were not bad, but we expect you to do better in the future. Nah, mate, I just got wrecked. Whoever's in charge of this, army needs to get their shit together. Praising that, Nuggets. But yeah, fun game, great game. Mr. FPGA, neat piece of hardware if you want to play stuff like Saturn. Just a great piece of kit. Well worth having. Well worth. Like if you're into the harder to emulate stuff that is compatible with Mister, go for it. If you're particularly sensitive to input lag, a Mister. But then factor in latency of your TV set. But yeah, great stuff. If you can't emulate it, Mister it. So Jay, Rain, thanks for coming to hang out. Hope you're all good, and I'll see you all with a bit of luck in the next one. Fuck, I love the Saturn.